Hi, my name is Gerald Rhodes, and this is my video series. I wanted to talk to you today about this hidden benefit that I had found by becoming sober. On my journey to becoming sober, there was this thing that I had found. So, one of the things that I had rediscovered about myself was that I love to speak. I love to speak in public, and I love to communicate with people. I've always felt like I was a great teacher, instructor, but really being able to speak to people in public is one of the things that I feel like I really do best, one of the gifts that I have to give to the world. And that was something that I had rediscovered in these court-mandated classes that I had to go to as part of my alcohol recovery program. So that was something that was really significant for me. And as I started speaking more, as I joined a Toastmasters club, as I started to listen to more podcasts, motivational videos, one thing that I came across was this idea of a morning practice. And one of the things that I started to see was that all of these very successful people in the world, they all had this morning practice that they started for themselves. So one of the first things that I decided that I was going to do was I took this bit of advice from this character named James Altucher. And what James Altucher suggested is that every day, preferably every morning, that you sit down and you write down 10 ideas. Now, most of these ideas aren't going to be any good, but a few of them might be pretty good. But more than just coming up with 10 ideas every day, what you'll be able to do is exercise that muscle of coming up with new ideas each day, but you will also see yourself as someone who comes up with ideas. And I think that that's something that's really, really significant. So what I began to do was put together this morning practice for myself. And I started getting up just a little bit earlier, and I started writing down those 10 ideas. And then the next month, I realized that there was this 30-day bike challenge that I could belong to, and the challenge was to ride your bike every day. And so I was thinking, well, I can ride my bike in the afternoon because that's the easiest thing for me. I'm a night person, so riding my bike in the evening would be the best thing. But having two kids, you really can't predict your day once you get to the afternoon. So what I decided was I was going to ride in the morning. And I started to get up again a little bit earlier, and I would go for a quick bike ride, just a 5-mile bike ride, and make that 5-mile loop, come back. I would make a little bit of French press coffee, and then I would sit down and I'd write down my 10 ideas. And I started doing this day after day, and I did that 30-day challenge, and instead of just doing that 30-day challenge and ending it right there, I kept on cycling every day, and I kept up waking up each morning a little bit earlier. And I started to build and grow my morning practice. The point is, with this morning practice, that I saw all these other successful people incorporating into their lives, was that this was something that I became really passionate about. And as I started to see other people in the recovery community, I started seeing more and more people just exercising and making exercise kind of a cornerstone habit of their recovery. And they did it in all kinds of different ways. I saw a few cyclists out there. I saw lots of people incorporating yoga as part of their recovery process. I also saw people employing CrossFit and high intensity exercise as part of their fitness programs and as part of their recovery programs. And I really wanted to begin to connect more and more with people who were really making a difference in their lives, not just sobriety, not just stopping drinking, but really creating and transforming their entire lives, from just not drinking, and then recovery, and then incorporating exercise, and transforming their bodies, their minds, transforming their entire life. And that is the type of community that I want to continue to be a part of, that I want to continue to create, that I really want to invite you to, and see that there's something more for you out there. And this has been my experience. This is what I want to share with you, and I want to let you know that that is out there and available to you. I'll be with you with one last video here as part of this 5-video series, and I will give you a specific invitation that I want to invite you to, and make you and offer you to be in this community with me. And I hope that you'll take this on, and I hope that you'll be able to see the same sort of transformation that I was able to make with my life, and help make that a part of your life too. Again, this is Gerald Rhodes. I hope you have an amazing